Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and welcome to our channel today. I appreciate y'all being here. And if you're new to the channel, if you're finding us that very first time, welcome as well. It's good to have you. And our topic for you today is how to deal with uncertainty in the gym business. How to deal with uncertainty in the gym business. Now, before we get into our topic today, just a quick reminder, my focus, my mission here in the channel is I want to be able to provide as much information as I can, to as many people as I can, across the globe. And the best way I can do that is when you choose to subscribe to the channel. So if you've not yet done so, please take a moment, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. And then to learn more about me, learn more about my company, and how we can help take your business that next level, be sure to check out those links below. And then for you folks who are looking to open a new gym, you need funding. You have an existing operation, you need working capital. We can help with funding for up to $400,000 in funding. It's unsecured funding. It's no restrictions on use. Minimum credit score of 680 or better in all three credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, and then a minimum income of $50,000 per year each of the two previous years. So also check out those links below under financing and funding, give you more information about it, and then also additional options on other funding opportunities that are available. And so with that said, let's get into our topic here today. It's how to deal with uncertainty in the gym business. How to deal with uncertainty. And uncertainty, there's three big challenges that I've always seen in the fitness industry. The issue of obscurity, no one knows who you are. The issue of perseverance and being able to persevere through all of this, and then the issue of uncertainty. Okay, because what uncertainty does, think about your customer. I mean, the reason the customer wants to think about it, the reason they want to try it out, the reason they want to talk to a spouse, the reason they want to look at other clubs, they're not sure. It's uncertainty. It causes nothing to get done. I see it in the gym business, okay, with owners. With uncertainty, it'll cause us not to market, not to promote. It'll cause us not to do sales training. It's, what's the old joke when it comes to sales training is, what if we train our staff and they all leave? And then the other guy says, well, what if we don't train them and they all stay? Okay, uncertainty is, it's really a killer. Okay, and so we need to have that decisiveness. So I want to give you some things to think about. Okay, and kind of in the broad picture, I would kind of look at what's commonly referred to as that SWOT analysis. We want to deal with uncertainty. Let's look at what are our strengths. What are your strengths? And we can position that. Hey, what's working well? What do we feel good about? And you can do this with sales or anything. Okay, but what are our strengths? What are our weaknesses? Okay, what do we need to fix? What's not working so well? What do we not feel good about? Look at that. Where are there opportunities? Where are there opportunities? Okay, and I'll give you a thought about that here in a second. And then the T, what are the threats? Okay, what are the threats to my business? What are the risks here that I'm facing? And so your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities and threats, really look at those. Okay, because too often, that when we get uncertainty, all we look at is the threat. Oh, what if I do marketing and it doesn't work? Okay, well, it will work at some level, if for no other reason than people see, who you are and you're out there. But I want you to think for a second about opportunity. Okay, because one of the things you see this, like right now, maybe there's inflation, good chance, recession, maybe. Okay, economic issues, global issues, and what it causes a lot of folks to do is to contract. We go into retreat mode. Where's your opportunity when people are contracting and in retreat mode or not doing what they should be doing? Where's your opportunity? Your opportunity is to advance and to expand into the market. This is when you want to promote. This is when you want to market. Okay, so look at your strengths, what's working, your weaknesses, what's not working, opportunities. Hey, where is there an opportunity here in the market? What's not being provided? What's not being done? And then what threats are there? And then how do you mitigate those threats? Okay, so where I would start. Now, number 2 on my list of how to deal with uncertainty is think about how you can diversify. How can you diversify? I'll use the issue of marketing because that's one that comes up frequently. All too often a gym owner, they'll find, hey, this is working really well, and just everything goes into that. Okay, that's great as long as it's working, but as soon as it's not, you have nothing. Look, how do you diversify your marketing? How can you get 10 or 15 different things that you're doing? Not all of it has to be paid marketing. A lot of it can be organic and simply just putting out flyers in some cases. But how can you diversify that marketing? How can you diversify how you train your sales team? Okay, how can you diversify a membership offering? But think about how you can diversify, okay, across the board, because you're trying to gain certainty. Okay, you want to be able to act decisively when you do things. Uncertainty, it's never going to work for you. Okay, number 3, look for gaps or look for opportunities. What are the opportunities right now in the market? What are the opportunities? Okay, maybe because there's some pricing pressure, and maybe you come up with an alternate day membership that allows you to address that price-sensitive customer, so you just don't lose them. And then when the economy's changed, now you can upgrade those folks later on. Maybe there's certain clubs that are cutting back certain classes, certain programs, creating an opportunity for you. Okay, maybe there's an audience that no one's even talking to, that 80% of the audience out there that maybe hasn't worked out in a year and needs to lose 20 or 30 pounds. Maybe there's an opportunity there. But start looking for gaps, start looking for opportunities in the marketplace. The more you start to do that, the more you'll start to gain certainty. Number 4 on my list on how to deal with uncertainty: invest in human capital. Invest in your people. Your people are your brand. Your people are your brand. Okay? Make sure we're training them on a regular basis. There's a complete strategy for that. I mean, even before that, a strategy of recruiting and hiring and onboarding and getting them ready. We've got a culture that's a fun, trusting culture for them to work, but with high expectations. Okay, there's a benefit package where that benefit package is traditional, health insurance and things like that, or time off. It could be the ability to work remote. It could be a flexible schedule. It could be maybe you've gone out to local merchants in the area and they can get discounts at the local car wash. They can get discounts at local restaurants just by showing an employee badge. So invest in human capital. Make your people a number one priority. And one of the best ways I think you can look at this is, get in the habit of treating your staff like you do your very best customer. Okay. Number 5 on my list on how to deal with uncertainty is invest in solutions that make your company agile. You want to stay agile. You want to be able to move and change and adapt. Okay? And so when you're looking at solutions, make sure those solutions have that component in there. And then number 6 and last on my list of how to deal with uncertainty is, make sure that you are transparent with your staff. Be transparent in the workplace. Okay? Be genuine, be real, be authentic, be transparent. Okay? There's no hidden agenda. There's no, we're hiding around this. There's no, make sure we read the fine print. Okay? Be transparent. Okay? This will help avoid a lot of uncertainty. Because one of the things, too, that you want to avoid if you're going through some of this is that you don't want to become isolated. If you become isolated, now it's just you. And there's a tendency to become paralyzed, and now nothing gets done. And that becomes really the height of that uncertainty. So if you feel like you're going through some of this, take a look at these things, really kind of analyze these things and what can we improve on. And even if you're a new business owner looking to open up, uncertainty, from where I said, this is one of the risks. The risk is we develop uncertainty and we lose our decisiveness. Well, here's maybe a roadmap for success if that does happen. So folks, again, my name's Jim Thomas. My company is Fitness Management and Consulting. Appreciate you being here at the channel today. If you've not yet done so, please take a moment, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. To learn more about me, learn more about my company, and how we can help take your business that next level, be sure to check out those links below. And then again, if you're opening a new facility, you need funding. You have an existing operation, you need funding. We can help with funding for up to $400,000. It's unsecured, no restrictions on use, minimum credit score of 680 or better in all 3 credit bureaus, minimum income of $50,000 per year each of the 2 previous years. Check out the links below, financing and funding, for more information and additional ways that we can help with funding. So folks, again, my name's Jim Thomas. I appreciate you being here on the channel today, and we look forward to seeing you all in the next video.